The Mysterious Case of Sir Isaac's Apple. Once upon a time in the quiet town of Woolsthorpe, a curious boy named Thomas was playing in his backyard. He loved solving mysteries, and today he had a puzzling question in mind. Why do things fall down and not up? His grandfather, an old scholar, smiled and said, "Ah, my boy, that reminds me of Sir Isaac Newton and his three great laws of motion." The first law, the lazy rock. Grandfather picked up a large rock and placed it on the ground. "Now, Thomas, will this rock move on its own?" Thomas shook his head. "No, unless someone pushes it." Exactly. This is Newton's first law. An object at rest stays at rest unless acted upon by an external force. Similarly, if something is moving, it keeps moving unless something stops it, like friction or a wall. Thomas nodded thoughtfully. The second law, the stronger the push, the faster the move. Grandfather then picked up a small ball and rolled it across the yard. "Now, if I push it gently, it moves slowly, but if I push it harder..." He gave it a strong shove, and the ball shot across the yard. "That's Newton's second law," Grandfather explained. "The force you apply determines how fast something moves. It's written as F equals ma*. Force equals mass times acceleration." The third law, the rebellious apple. Finally, Grandfather pointed to the apple tree. Legend has it that Newton was sitting under a tree when an apple fell on his head. He realized something amazing. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Thomas was confused. "How does that apply to an apple falling?" Grandfather chuckled. "Well, when the apple falls, gravity pulls it down. But at the same time, the apple also pulls the earth upwards. It's just that the earth is so massive, we don't notice it moving." Thomas's eyes widened. "That's incredible. Newton solved the mystery of falling things." From that day on, Thomas saw Newton's laws everywhere, in the way he kicked a ball, rode his bicycle, or even when his little sister threw food from her high chair. And so, thanks to a falling apple, the world understood how motion works. The end.